Akwa by the bar Nnawotwi Yi dwumadie so Adom TV wonim said that pen bia no memena ehia na yetumi adwendwen sema esie ewo Nnawotwi ni mu na yetumi hu se ne be ya betumi abo ma Ghana fa ne ntampe fra Ghana akonanim because Ghana akonanim a ebo ame no nyina Ghana hwe ase a yehina na ya hwe ase enti ene ya sesi nkonya ye ba behwe nsema e ba ye within the week no se ne betumi ya pensen bi mu na yetumi ma oman afan in Tampa efra. Well, main chair was Adom if you Adom TV say try to ho ewa Sempa FM 94.7 and on social media Facebook particularly Adom TV and Sempa FM. Would you comment to how be na ya kan mo bia so etumi ate also wadwin chira wo ewo nsama ye hwe no na Nnawotwi Yi nsam BBCC no to say Coalition for Air Domestic Election Observers Kodeo omo frɛ ana omo ye nsɛmtwerɛfo nhyiam de bi edito dwa sɛ ɛbɛyɛ anka ɛyɛ ngofo miensa President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ɛbɔ omo din sɛ omo mmɛyɛ members of the commission no omo mienu ɛyɛ anka omo amfa omo dwuma no ento that na omo kasa omo sɛ omo hwehwɛ mu no kyerɛ sɛ ngofo no ɛwɔ nkitahodie bi ɛne omo ne MPP party no ɛwɔ nkitahodie bi nti ɛbɛyɛ eno no emboa ema election management body EMB Ghana High for the Electoral Commission of Ghana no enya that neutrality and impartiality ye be here for a credible elections modern sembe na to dwa ye ba na betie mu ye to me apensen mu na Nnawotwi mu nso no National Democratic Congress the NDC the largest opposition party Ghana hano etumi ewie in the vetting of the primary parliamentary aspirant we no Tuesday but be muso ho muntumi nye for example I also West Wogon nonsense mo ho nte no eno ana yenya nte say the National Executive Committee no e dey atodwa say be yan komu vet one of the aspirant Ora John Dumelo wa bro mo yen pensem into the other ones no so I know say asama I see within the week na Nnawotwi Yi amunso na traders represented by the Ghana Union of Traders Association GUTA and the Traders Advocate Group Ghana TAG Importers and Exporters Association led by Awingobet Money Ade Ayen Central for Shiemobede to just say the 3 new tax bills are parliament are passing so bind the year Juma at the how kese na beto Ghana for soon tie be ya nka presidents are new tax bills in the on train sign kakra and so emunsem te say be hwe yesin nkonya na ya doso mu kama nti nsembebre na na esisi ye wo hwe okọ bokon so a eno nso so immigration officers me nsabia na omo nkọ akopadu ane adi nkofo bi te hwe omo so a pel bakon efri mu mienu nso de omo so mgusu a na bebi omo da no enye kra eno nso yasemesi na Nnawotwi Yi mu eno ntino aban ede special forces no 1000 at the call say omonko hwe say ban boy wo boko no etumi amane mu nso eno so yasemesi na Nnawotwi Yi mu nsensem bebre na etumi sisi ye na ene no ye de yeni ebehwe kodeyefo omo efra omo de amasa 2 new electoral commission officers and members President Akufo-Addo ebo omo de no say omo mfa omadwuma nto no ebehwe na yesi hu nkonya a discuss again ye behwe sa 3 bills a yede buy na ne traders na aka fa ho ne obi aka fa ho ye behwe no nso nsem obetumi ede wadwen kire bebia akwanja na to na so afre ewa homa trofo no so ana homa trom no so 0302211701 troto edru ha obetumi afre 0302211701 and 0302211702 na bibia into me enkoye maye ye betwa ye ho na ya ba ye ba madam abadwafo no edi na wahu omo ene ombedi dwuma ye from Samuel Kojo Brace betwa from Kojo anakebi we from bibia betumi ajetum na nzo mekọ na maba me ba mabadwafo na omo ha no meyi omo akere na afede ye de dwumade no ahyase ye na say wo de wo afede na to ha oni entena from now enkopem 10 o'clock ye de dwumade ye de besi ye ba sisia Well, senior me two jada dano. Ye babe din come about Kodeo for more request and from there at 2 a and 2 new members of the Electoral Commission say Beyanka among former Juman tour because of more alignment to the NPP. Ye better near the home come aftermath of the passage of the new 3 new tax bills and so on. So they are good for intibedi and so on come on. Many on bedi jumedie ewo studio ha oral say Kwame Griffith, the director of IT ewo NDC over not then because who which one there kafanti be pam say padi no fin himfa ye gwenya.
Oh no my go school Western region.
Oh, I school.
St. John's. No.
Okay. Oh, Saint. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
And a young soul, so.
Oh, young soul. I coffee jack a cranso. And then
sixth form.
During
our time, there was the O level and the A level.
Internet cock crown. I go. Him for the one casa walk.
O level. Oh, a beginning.
Okay. All right. Into All Saints for our hand or St. John's School, secondary. When you panota na young soul, Fijai, senior high school. She said, why a gate for FLBO? Why are they? Anyway, and Tony Obio Bijna Mama, the NDC. Nana Kojo J. Yaboa, Dodona friend on Nanake, a member of the National Communications Team for the NPP. Na on over an day.
I rather don't know Pipe.
Okay, great. Beard gang and I am me and so maybe
I just say Obi when you pay a mad endorsement.
Anyway, all right. And the shall say EDF a Kodeo for among some of that to about 2 new members of the Electoral Commission. Say among you military say among kita among MPP no say a much don't hear banasa like a modern. And the end to me, Manny Passano, enquire member of the Electoral Commission, a banner ever affected and neutrality. But Yanko, Nenko T or more or Monson for Jumedia or more D within the week.
Since the announcement of his appointment as a member of the EC, social media postings have revealed that Dr. Piahini is an activist of the New Patriotic Party in the Bono region. In one social media comment on January 2021 headed Dr. Piahini for Bono region, Dr. Piahini is featured on an NPP labeled flyer as one of the 6 prospects for the position of the Bono regional minister. The commenter who put up that post states that the Bono region and the NPP party need much more energetic and vibrant leadership to help make the region to the desired goals, to take the region to the desired goals, and urges all to rally behind Dr. Piahini for the Bono region minister to achieve more. In other social media video clip that has gone viral since his appointment, Dr. Piahini is seen and heard participating in a radio program, Anopa Nimdie Draswo, on Nimdie FM 95.1 Sunyani, as a self-identified NPP partisan and activist in the Bono region, and naming one Kwame Bafo, popularly known as Abranya DC, as the chairman. Predictably, the appointment of Dr. Piahini has generated a heated public debate in both mainstream and social media. The National Democratic Congress, NDC, has denounced the appointment while the NPP has defended it. We are painfully aware that voluntary and constitutionally grounded revocation of these unfortunate and democratically problematic EC appointments by the President is extremely unlikely. However, nothing stops the affected appointees, namely Dr. Peter Piahini and Hajia Salima Ahmed Tijani, from voluntarily and honorably resigning from membership of the EC. This will be in the supreme interest of our country's continued democratic progress, election peace and credibility, and indeed the overall national interest. While both Dr. Piahini and Madam Salima Ahmed Tijani meet the generic benchmark qualification stipulated under Article 44(1), that is the same qualification one must satisfy to be a member of Parliament, we believe strongly that, having regard to the independent and non-partisan nature of our Electoral Commission and its mandate, the spirit of the Constitution demands far more in the way of one's suitability to be a member of the EC. We accordingly call on Dr. Peter Piahini and Hajia Salima Ahmed Tijani to do the honorable thing and resign. Afrobarometer surveys have recorded declining levels of public trust in the EC. Trust ratings for the EC have shown a steady decline since 2008. In 2004, close to half, that's 48% of Ghanaians, trusted the EC. The EC's trust ratings reduced by 8 points to 40% in 2008. In 2012, this dropped drastically to 27%. The Commission's trust rating continued to trend downward in 2014, decreasing that year to 18%. The EC's trust ratings saw a boost in 2017 to 25%, but still significantly lower than its previous years. The slight increase in trust ratings for the EC was, unfortunately, short-lived. In 2019, trust in the Commission dropped to 21%, and in 2022, the most recent survey, public trust in the EC dropped to an all-time low of 10%. Trust in the EC is too important for our democratic and social peace and stability for it to remain this low or get worse. Ladies and gentlemen, building and sustaining trust and confidence in an election management body is a delicate since.
All right, nti kode fo nsamo ndo twedwa no ena wa ye akwakotie bi no memre na me ne mabedwafo no so enhyase na ke me nhyase mfi wo ho because mo ban ena ya appointment I didn't sense mbo nyina aba mo se ne akode fo kano ade a mutia nka beboa because also to me preserve the sanctity, the neutrality of the electoral management body in the EC.
Me use opportunity fanchia Adom TV ashafo and I'm told the program is here fan live or asempa FM yeah asempa FM TV nyina o ma join through Facebook and so ya chia won I mean chia MPP mpanimfo nyina so I am a national chairman and me general secretary me chia won I'm abedi me chia me direct boss Rivans ni ma ko director of elections and research and so director be obi anope me chia minia. And some air coso through the media, social media, commentaries air coso about this appear here appointment Mampene Kufuado aye ene yenuaba Salima Tijani. Say omumi in hoduna amount for raising concerns, but I will take it one after the other. First of all, you hear Madam Ahmed Salima Tijani. In fact, me comment and for Mbeki about that woman. I asked myself, are we serious as a people? Unim dintia. Yankasa mame nangasa or political affiliation biao. Ba ne mame. Ni nuanom, ne wofa. See Ghana politics in the end they say a media green face war NDC. Na se me feel say me nuana ne kan ye twins mpo. Me ma dwene mu kire me say me join the NDC, me join the MPP. Metna me baby me nya politics because or no ye NDC ni ndi me ne hu biem. Is that what we are saying? Ye wo Abu Jinapo, any John Jinapo. O me you know me MPP for. Tomo nya MPP for. Ba ko MPP ni ba ko NDC ni. Enti enu nti ye ba power ni en kan kire Abu Jinapo say unua ne John Jinapo nti ye mo appointment enyi ya na. I think that one is below the belt. Is totally below the belt.
How is it below the belt?
Because omo maame no yenka se maame na nkasa wo any political affiliation no. Yes ni maame. any political affiliation.
And Nikunu former second vice chair of the
even the
NPP.
Bakura betimi join any of the other political parties. Ninu anum nyina betimi join politics. So far as our one kasa as a person doesn't have any political affiliation, you know, what is wrong with that?
But when you're sure, say because of those affiliations, be affected in a way, in a sense of judgment.
Say ya kasa dia ene na assembly omampani dada John Dramani Mahama kanye. When Ghanaians were accusing him of giving contract to the brother Ibrahim Mahama, our kasa I say ene ngwa because Ibrahim eye adwuma bebiri kura under NPP than under his government. Naturally, say the presidency and take anything to his brother, which maybe it may be true, because to say even under NPP, you know, Ibrahim Yejuma, when your contract be Yejuma. What's my point, Nasi? So he have no relationship. Miniano, we Yejuma do FM. Doesn't mean say when you are meeting me better now, because Miniano. But it's a yes simplistic, sir, because this one has to do with easy.
Yes. And you wouldn't say over the years, even though we've been accepting electoral results, but Drew Baby, we've gone to court twice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because of Yanjin say we and So how do you think, say, it will play out if we allow this sort of, you know, thing to happen where we know say we is openly affiliated or he or she is surrounded by MPP4.
Unless you tell me the open affiliation, unless you tell me, I want to take it one after the other.
Okay.
This woman, unless you tell me the open affiliation, now walk on seven.
Look, MPP.
What can you compare my MPP da? Mami nanga, someone so you compare my MPP da.
And it's into me, baby. Even if on your cry, like I'm saying, Nick Kuno and any damn park back or so MPP ni.
Yeah.
Ne mame, they say MPP ni.
And most important lives. And we know NDC for 2 about here achieve buying because na MPP ni na. And okay. But what I'm saying is the truth must be told. Maming refer to 2012 election petition. Asema justice atuguba ekaye or passing a judgment no. Or say elections are won at the polling station, not at the EC office. And I believe the systems are EC no single person can change figures. I just say political parties need serious. Because you collate and result from the polling stations. So here 2016, 2020 elections are NPP your whole system near they collate results no. And some election results in Pubedu Coalition Center no. Na your system no ya collate dada. So we know the number of people who vote in that particular constituency. In Tibabedru Yisi, you can't change the figures. You can't. From Coalition Center, Constituency Coalition Center, we call Regional Coalition Center, and Sanaba EC office. That's the National Coalition Center. So if I may ask, are they saying, say, Madam Tijani, ebekwa ko influence election ebekwa so mikruma sante achem south simply because you're a board member easy kwan be so no be fa ko ezade no e kwan be so. Sometimes I keep telling people say about bontia me I will say this here NPP NDC ye the NPP NDC sem no say wo man yasumdwe. Let me be frank with you, debate am ni yi ubehu ebi ebetimi heated debate but we are friends. We are the sorry ko edi enkomo sere. Sa time no ye mfa ye MPP NDC sem ne ma ye nkomodi animu. But ye nya betena fidie so ne so camera na akwa bi ka chenze politician mo yare camera. We nya camera na mo yare na sorry. Na fe akom na sorry gidi yampini ye wi agina bonte ye ka different thing. So me the point I'm making is say me hu ba bia maami we Tijani wo direct affiliation e wo any other political party. I'm telling you, there are members of NDC for the cousin back with NDC. And you know, the cousin the cousin is being influenced. I'm not acquired mama NDC ana. Say yes or NDC busuani, MPP NDC for so MPP busuani. And you want to go for them, you to go for them and more easy one man. Because at the end of the day, there is no individual who Ghana Hanuma or Becca say on to Abadi Dikain. Even EC staff no moment no to about. I believe you know that. No more to about my any political party.
And we're different.
No, I'm on to about my political party.
I'm saying we're different.
What makes it different?
When you need to take decisions for the nation based on your position. I don't know it's different from going into a box to cast your own ballot.
Me pacho me nim adiuma me musa. How many board members no more easy board members?
I think it's a 7-member.
7-member. And the 3 in kwa beti me. Okay, so you say 2 no more problem. 2 no beti me influence the other 5 no.
No, but let me also ask you: do you believe, sir, the EC thrives on credibility?
Sure.
Impartiality.
Yes.
NT Sanka NDC4 at the NDC4. Well, I mean, people who are almost all affiliated to the NDC Koshewa. Would you have thought, say, affect your
former
credibility?
President.
No. Answer my question.
Yeah, answer
first before.
Me take
you believe?
I don't have. Even your mama can go and work as easy chair. Former president can go there as easy chair. He can't do anything. Na system ninya papa. Na system ninya. Charlotte ni Amadou Sule. Sa time na system ninya. Na I'm good. I'm happy say. Reasons are ejina so my de Charlotte ko jina any Amadou Sule ko jina. A friend say commission any more answers on the buy. Not it have nothing to do with political affiliation. Meboa.
Yeah.
Eye na djuma oye no ene kwan a ofa so eye na djuma. So de ya kan yo de ya nka oni nyina ama the reasons why ye dey you om no. Enka ho bi. It should tell you say eto da yense me kan abonten nye ni nyina na to da ya na enokre. Ebia na NDC nso but me de meti ase politics ni eye. Se wo appoint obi na me feel say nipa appoint ni na sa wo sa na nya me fa metimi e no man muzo ade ba kwa me won say unya ye na NDC MPP no an case no asay case no. But the truth of the matter is that this particular woman Tijani me ebe me nwanwa say sebe graphics akwa join ni NDC na ne baswo on the MPP no pa ozo papa NDC ni nti ye ma akwa ma join ni MPP. It's wrong. I think we are not being fair to the woman. Now let me come to Dr. Peter Apia Hene. You see, first of all, you must say or qualify to do the job.
Okay, so
and
sorry, my education we na membership is 7.
7, okay.
They made up of a chairman, 2 deputy chairmen.
Okay.
And 4 other members.
Good.
And we 3 we no part of the 4 members.
4 members.
Because
and the deputy chairman.
Because 3 echo retirement. You remember?
Yes.
They had to be replaced.
Yes. I think under former President Rawlings, a stanch known NDC member was appointed to. He's forgotten the name. Gamedema was here. Was retired not long ago, and also retired. But as at that time, you know, na men can say any penny me said the be. So I understand said the NDC raised this concerns. But you see, I keep telling people we don't need to rubbish it. An idiot, you may think, say, you are in government, so you are okay with it. Table in between your tiny. Medium send this baby power. Said the baby on baby power 2059. A bedroom honor, no. Maybe a graphics wire crack. No, fee until you move in the election. The president, I watch you no fee. What you might hear some 35 years back. I feel now swabba. Naja, I watch you no fee. Till more for 2059. But whatever being the case, and they, dear Yayi. Appointment a mampeni Nana Danko Kufuado ayeno. Die ne woman eye bone. Se ura apia hene eye Ghana ni, he's of sound mind. Only any political party card as a member. He may be a sympathizer of MPP, there's no doubt. But he's not a political party member. Yen books munidini. Me national organizer Babonting. He was a youth organizer as of the days. I know Mokase, Mr. Apia Heneye, friends, the patrons. No, also on the list of patrons. On your Moye Juma, a Dini Kutano, Mr. Peter Apia Henedinim. In the NDC for creative polling station, be my now Tescom group be, and my MPP, or Moye and the patron. And this thing sometimes it do happen. What one man near the near Buwo, see a better appointment party or boy, you need a better position. It happens. Ye mount be a bekasa ho am ya jefu nsem enti me hu ni say de edi kan so far as papa ne ye Ghana ni na dwene mu da ho suku yi wakobi owo nimde I'm told send the background the ICT. So I also feel the hobby. I was who Ginny say a ban is half for the dear. He's expert. In the other name money coin. Now on finding him the name called what is no. Because yen elections and you know you move from manual elections no. Gradually you run electronic elections nim. You hear this ICT for you. Papa, we are saying we are so proud who and none of discuss the same by green face mofio. IT for no. So when it's here, no fear IT for her. BB to everybody, or to me, what the Jeffan of Pia Bonting, any ATM friend, any friend on better to Omohosa. And the Omobrasun here drew. Digitization, Omoboy Suja, am I in go great in the ICTV. Mama kai media computer bar so for na yes you go see unim dem dey start na media me toy me to busy if you go many business me na me dey bonum ma ye DJ studio wo so na ja me dey sell na me tam nyom na me dey tum na change na me ni agesa ma but ye nuen matimi adom sukọ amenne so tena computer na chi niema papa we betimi di aye no obeba wonum the same thing na pia hene so ewo ICT IT or your expert. The American say, German and Connie and Juma Woody. Not Juma Woody and results our day. But I am happy. Concerns and this for a reason. A bemo no one can why you're very careful. Because the least you do, you better just say a catch them. Say Nipa Sumesi Awokui, on farm will be American. But me GD so be or Geo my Ghana too. No dog or my way saying Kanko. We are looking for experts to help us in those government institutions. No. Many budget
so MPP near doesn't matter.
Media I know say he's not MPP.
Okay, now listen to this. Now, according to Kudere Fono, in recent times, Afrobarometer survey actually declining public trust in the Electoral Commission. Now, in 2004.
So let me say survey no so maybe a quick one survey no. The year kind consensus NDC raising in our survey no.
Oh, and so we call out in Nkofa. So easy no say. But the thing is that say Banasana it have maybe I'll ask my question. It says that in 2004 close to half of Ghanaians had 48%. Now more GD or the Electoral Commission.
Okay.
Now EC ratings dropped by 8.2, 40% in 2008. In 2012 it dropped to 27, so from 40 to 27, 13 points. Now, Commission trust rating continues. In 2014, it decreased to 18%. Listen, 18% of trust. Now, EC ratings, it boosted in 2017 to 25%. In 2019, it dropped to 21%. In 2022,
10%. 10%.
Now, looking at what happens in other areas in Africa where election management body the results betuja obiase menjin tumbe unse basabasa yesi and yet troubling if we continue on this tangent obia so MPP ne dey kwa when even when
you can obia so as Ghana for na yes because you free and you do
this for almost tio
so take press conference now they based on in some year can abontin you and more evidence
even we buy no na 10% on maybe abey it was think further and yet dangerous grounds na ye trade no.
To me, as I said earlier on ebey nyina ye nige ahoto so say yen trust in the friends easy no ebetimi akwa akodu be 80 to 90%. News afidi with GD pa. Ebia omo research no. Almost starting just 2012.
Oh no, from 204
okay, so almost the core to 1996 and even close to 2000 election. Ebia nanka 5 krayenya. Ka 5 krayenya. But the American say, they can Ghana your maya. Me GD say, yem ready, yem prepare for this kind of war, ACC or other countries. No. Upon everything, that's what I said earlier on. And let me say this. Say, what to say, me green face ha. Now ye cassette debate ni ye kontokwa, ye can all sort of things. Now tifi now so no ni ye kontokwa na momo de na nko e bia verbal ntokwa ye kun. E ko yense kan train there. You people are just destroying yourselves. Cause under no circumstances a green face your better can so di twame. What you say? So ye ba bonten no yen you say yes ye hwe yen kasa ye ye conductor ye demonstrate kire ye nuanom a yen supporters no ye it's true etoda the ye me kai one time bi me kai a program bi on one of the stations na ye wie na me pie me na obonte me share papa bi no say entokwa na wani abre I think I was with Kwakubo woni Kwakubo ngidi na mo yo TV ni so aso babu ni nyina I want to see wo gro ho obe papa wa no na mo ye serious na say o kan na me sere and I'm say debate no heat bamusa sometimes you say all sort of things but I don't think say na my ready say meto is incident ye de bibia to nchen be Christian and I don't believe in these things but the bia a bad thing the ye no I told the man straightforward we shouldn't have gone that tangent a bad thing so we should just continue to preach the good news to our fellows say Minia, the Muhono, yes, I net you. Ye co parliamenta, or the minutes of minimal report of parliament that. No. Almost break a conacor MPs now, no more cool floor. Obi and this in equal GT, no, I didn't be a better MPP. It should tell you, say, dear Muhua Montano, and yes, I net ye. Ghana, yet ready for war. Met Kimia Cassis, we are not ready for war. Dear Messer Ghana for say. Yenye Justice Atuguba. Ne you know entum. Justice Atuguba a friend say the ruling or the by in entum say and yet what do you call it? Elections are not won at easy office. But elections are won at the polling station. See yen no men DC for few say omuni GD e wo easy no they should ignore the easy. No monko polling station no momra for money any omunya dwuma. E ho de wani tue mu bi. Let me give you practical example. 2020 elections. Na me obe constituency Asante Achem South. Me kru mu dwaso. Kru ba ko eto dwaso ye friend Nkwanta to be precise. Nkwanta I think Presby School or Methodist School. Polling station e wo ho. Easy official no kan aba no. Odru I think not wakan MPP ni die na wi. Okan NDC ni die no. Odru I think 79. I also call 80 no. Then straightforward he jumped to 100. Obi adwena mazam say hold on. O feel 79 no adu han eye bre. Your man start kind was all the kind dey go inquiry or kind of 79. But no kind from 101 102. Now say meti ase me nka say wo wie mama obi. But say ye wa hani nyina anye vigilant and ka be wie no 20 different vote na dey kan obi dey ho. Na enye easy office no mo yes ade no. Polling station ho dey see. And esi o baby bebre nipa no adwuma no wakan a wabre te duru baby a wanye careful na mo amu supervise na mamani anko dwumadie ni ho a ebi betimi abafa so ebi kura nso okan a otimi sati bekire because we independent. So what I'm trying to say is say media mi ogidie kese say it doesn't matter the political affiliation of whatever you dey be ko ho but said the media kan no Mr. Peter Ayapia Hene have no relationship with the NPP or whatsoever. Madam Tijani ono de no grambo de me mobo say yes wo kunu yi MPP ni o ma me MPP ni ne brother enso ye NDC ni eno de NDC fo ni problem ho ne papa nua NDC yes police station organizers and dem ni problem ho okay I don't seem to some kind of man no that particular woman issue no e ha me pay yi mate because wanyini mate when I said obesi adwene no take this. I'll come back to you. I gave you a lot of time because what by now we had to interrogate certain things. Well, Griffith, there's been point like senior Justice Atuguba can I say, open so win the election now.
Police station.
Yeah. Okay. Isn't it enough?
What Chenadri name no. Me born about to say the skillful communications. Yes, morning. I say asem no so. Asem no nya de kura MP for the we o mo be kan na akoye say enso so no the NC da na yenim nisu. Say, me to be honest with you, me share a new ma I imagine since the appointments no. Na me am I shocked. As Jen say, ye tehana ye President Mama appointed alright Dr. Charlotte was say. Press conference I hold work also. Sa press conference is e bi anywhere etimi kire say bia ni kunu na ne maame ana say ni close relative bi ɛyɛ your friend is saying a staunch member of the NDC. Nenso so no yebuya gu mami so ema ekoye se sebi the dwuma kra wo beye no jame president mama na be fa telephone a kire no asema wonka de di kan ade ba kwa ehu hia pa wo kabi mami kabi amanyo mu ewo ban bia so and it's public aye mene wo ni ankurankura wo oman mu nyina any active political participants mini any other political parties ebenya gidie bi ewo referee ye de ball bono ahye ne nsa sebaya onim sese penalty si na se esi ewo MPP for 18 mu a oboba prera ma NDC for ade abo saa so na kosi wo NDC for 18 mu a obebo ama won mu abo na we kamia ye se sebe ye see ye Blasters and Green Eagles Nigeria ebebo na yakoyi ayu brothers yi ba go se wom de nkoye den onkoye referee sa na asem no kwakoye yi now ohwe tumi a ye de mo mampani se onfanyi electoral commissioner ene na titafo no a ewo article 70 of the constitution na article 70 hono watch positions bebrea o mampani nyeden because o mampani wo she two hats o ono ano the leader of MPP ono asusu the head of state
yeah
o manyi ya first on neshenensa commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces so enti eba asumdue se Ghana ya noma bebre betuto yi na o hye sa che no ena osan so hye echa your friends say MPP leadership na o hye article 70 now say the president shall acting in on board appointments be a president beye attorney general ka ho this assemblies common fund administrators in one ni nyina o ka say in consultation with the council of state eba EC chair now say the president acting on the advice. There's a difference because there has to be some neutrality in whoever occupies these positions.
But that's the EC chair.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. The EC chair, of course, these are the people who are more or less. I say referee now. Say referee there. Yeah, friend. Say usi kan. Na kwa say referee ni there onye neutral. Name linesman ni there. Ayu kwa enye hwe. Linesman is so offside one head there. Na kwa shego no say offside na yende. So ni mechi no good. Enti in consult.
VA abebo.
Yeah, it will be well. Kumasi Sports Stadium bi no. So enti menia asumdua ebeba oman mu no. Ni nyina gina se ankorankora bi anim se amamuo amanyokuo bi amamuo nkoyi a onim se emfie nan beba no ye nyina ye betimi akọ na ye yi na firi ho ama obi fufo so abaye yi na sa element of trust and the assurance of a friend said the possibility of changing a government no say empenua if that thing is taken away and fast sumdwe emama
okay
say wo de ohwe Rollins amamu free wo de memfa Rollins namu Rollins was the chairman of the PNDC. The same Rollins was elected to be the president of the Republic and the leader of the NDC. Time why you were chairman of PNDC, no, you are aware of the series of attempted coup d'etats. but eba say ye call kamima minka bia mamuo no a ye nyina timi call sunline see ye beto aba no the same person no one attempted coup cry as a trend say then the need or the perceived need of trying to get rid of him because we are there on cordon has been taken away by kamima minka bia mamua e mo obi akwan mo de no kokromuti kwa kire de obedi oman so enti ya anti bibia sa now electoral commission first of all se uhwe the job of these people are more or less they make the rules because they also have discretion, a lot of discretion. In fact, 2020 a year, for the first time, I was sitting at IPAC. You did sample a friend say pink sheet by. Now the most important field on the pink sheet. A trace said nipa or ha, and afa PVD akoto wamba. So on the meeting, and he said MPP for enya 20, na NDC for enya 70. So you can't bomb one or say a day 100. A 100. And to me, 110. Say 110, and just obiabo eduagum. That particular field was not on the pink sheet. As NDC, no, we raised this issue. Said no, where you go to as a Chinese say, this is the most important field that ensures accountability in friends at the police station. Sabi, any activities on election day on the police at the police station, and kwana influence police station results.
Really?
So of course, and so no. All the assurances we got from Bossman, he was the chairman of the say they will change it. At the end of the day, about one share so no. That was the pink sheet that was used. Instead, no my stamp. Eddie Ama presiding officer and say, Udru wa stamp it. Natural nipa omaye, you know. This had its own problems. Pink sheets no were categorized after election into 3. One set almost stamp Troy. One set almost campaigns woman through another set woman stamp cry. Into the field that is to ensure accountability was not there. This decision.
So which one now?
And I make a say some of the polling stations did all the polling stations they did different things. Out of the 3, you know, there were polling stations that didn't even stamp. According to them, they didn't get the education. There were polling stations where they stamped, they didn't write anything. There were polling stations where they stamped and wrote.
So if I understand you, all can say, the election results no man recorded.
No man recorded the BVD, the most accountable field. Yes. Nipa a call, you know, Intino Sano, say a buaguswa. The same problem here, I can say, we do 70 now, call 100, no. Sanka, Safield, no, why. Now we will tell you, Uba say, I didn't nipa 102, and then you can't, and this near people, 120.
Okay.
Obia can be a boom.
So, I don't do over voting, Eban.
Thank you. Minya, and you know, your friend saying, Emran, ye de ebe ye juma wo police station hono. San krankra ya ye pare hon nei. Wonu mu ne be hihye samran. Ajai ye say IPAC yi isi for say ya advisory ntino. Ye kan asema wonu pa om de be ye juma mpa om fa nya juma. Afi no sa ni pai no. Ye nhwe wo mu individually. Third one no kra me wasam wonu.
So for no.
I see. So for some of the comments I was passing was I say radio. And before Wamano do. Who feel senka or software no a preaching or radio good. And your parents say Uncle Yedma is young MP for Beppany.
Now, after I done crocodile easy chair.
Oh, Jai.
You know, I done for pan.
I done for him.
Yes.
Oh, Jai.
Oh, but as for Friday, you say he distinguished himself.
Of course.
No.
He did a fantastic
and
job.
no year after.
After
What quiet you now distinguishing.
Yes.
But I'm saying the same thing. How would you know so about distinguishing? What now we big class? He was a very close friend of ours.
That's fine.
All right, Dr. Appiah. I don't doubt his IT credentials. Okokia University, very good. They have a very good IT, computer science department. In fact, if not the best. Because can't go for say but Appiah Hinina Numutum. There are several interviews that were addressing him as the director of IT for Bono region.
Bono region what?
Yes, as MPP director of IT.
Okay.
Several videos and then I'm baby. I mean, Yahana maybe so on one kasa I that pronouncement say me bana. One of them no say what a taxi mutie NDC ni no. All boy NDC ni just say asema ka anya no kre na ban referring to the friends MPP government. Enti enya yira kwan. Say we are not saying say mini anekasa no say easy for to aba. There's difference between being political and being partisan. So on me chen. Or you activist or your NPP activist, wasan sukuta regional executive position, member of the regional executive committee of MPP. Because directors are members of regional executives. So I want to make
and I know the moment correct. It's not true. It's not true. Appiah Hinenye a member of MPP executive committee.
But he's a
director of.
He's a director.
Oh, Minya.
Party baby.
But okay, you didn't challenge it.
And I may challenge this. And you know, constituency bay, region bay, which date?
Minya.
And you know, speculations can
It's not speculations.
Me, I don't have a problem with their speculations. They have every right to do that, but it's not true.
Videos in this country, and I'm sure you will see them on social media. There are audios and videos in this country where he himself, and yes, Obio, or no, and yet audio cry no I say a doctor, so say audio, they say, so what do you say, no be recorded, or else so we cry my voice, because Obia who bet me the prove say, sorry, me. But in this case, video no one can say. Say or ye watch them say ben 919 because also constituency by constituency eco share constituency directors of IT educate you money ade so me tell and he himself I am not saying say and for speculate say or director of IT or no one can say or no Peter no say or director of IT and you know your friend saying. So I think that creates a problem. In especially being an IT person, now say one neutral, it can be very dangerous for this country because there's a lot of technology that is deployed.
Okay. The
biometric systems, so if you put a knowledgeable IT person, now say or bias can it can create a lot of problems in this country. And it's not
with
good.
What you know about Dr. Peter Appiah Ofi so when you're biased there, he can do a good job.
No, that's not the point I'm making.
Okay. I
am not talking about his qualification as in his degrees and, technical know-how. Sabi. Me too. Me a director of IT. So on the many a year, me say me share easier and got so many basic work.
So they were director of IT for the NDC.
Next one is also
also.
That's it. No, make a choice. No, regional director of IT.
Okay.
For he's in charge of a whole region. Sabi. Your friend say Yamfa wonya ye see asine fo na edi hene wo agona. Now ye bretu ni yamfa nkodi ne ho. Ye di wadi hene nche se wo ye dai. Wo ye see ni anambwa. Ufi some people before obi say oh because we believe in we want somebody neutral to come and be our director of IT. And not even that. He is a member of the your friends MPP regional communication team. Wakasa on radio so say anabefu wafo asoto from videos ube hu bebre on social media. Wakasa on several occasions videos ahodo wakora bro 10. Onu ni o. So what way na o cast or introduce no as a member of the regional MPP communication team. Meanwhile, this is where we have reached with our democracy. It's so sad. It is so sad. Now, let me come to Madam Hajia Salima Ahmed Tijani. Meanwhile, Yemidi Kankai. Yawahani a pirate. Uraire, Dr. Charlotte say. Press conferences, me were copies of the press conference. Me we are messing ni amount. One much say, where your MPP ni, NDC ni, and John Mahama, apparent. Na, if you cry, they couldn't even cite a friend. A friend say, all they cited was former positions are onyaye and no cry neutral civic education. These are places that you don't send partisan people there. That is all they could point to. This is a woman Nikunu a member of the MPP and former second national vice chairman of the MPP. Abanya 2017 to 2021. Nikunu no appointed as ambassador to Saudi Arabia. Obi on ne da dan ba ko mo. Ya appointed no to omoka ayi asem Chivani asem. Chivani ne adwuma ya nya mfinisem. Anamwa.
Ose wo wie.
Say what NDC.
The appointment was for 4 years.
What NDC?
Yeah, election.
Say the Dibre when people may say.
Yeah, new appointment.
Me say the Dibre when people.
Yeah, relevant question obi start no. The Dibre when people. The Dibre when people. Chief Bani and count to aso nya adwuma.
No. What I'm saying is that yeah, 4-year appointment.
Oh, minia.
Yeah, nyinedi. O serve on
the term. Me say the Dibre when people.
Ne 4 years no serve wie.
Okay.
And a fee yato a new appointment. And you know no appointing him. Wow, down for a year, friends, a professor from Pombo, you appointing him.
Some catch yourself
appointing him.
Communications.
Yeah, you know.
Interesting.
Nidibre, let me tell you. I know Nantain, and you know Wamame is the first elected woman vice chairman of MPP in the northern region. Say I know what say. Ninia ba and a Maslock. See you. Just what to say MPP ni there. So I know you're neutral of a baby. Abusiandi of a baby. Sabi one won't be doing communion. And 2 fees is hard to pay.
But also the relevant question to ask is it because even though she's surrounded by these family members, does that make her MPP? Is no a possibility to say she won't even be aligned to the MPP?
Well, the point is that the issue of the husband becomes a problem.
Oh.
No, because
let me ask you a question then. Until then, are you siding with the
Let me use this example, even though I'm very reluctant to do that. Say, I served in the U.S. military.
Okay.
There were different levels of security clearance. Yeah, the mount. Now, your mount security clearance, yeah, or secret, maybe so top secret. So, one time, you knew, maybe, I'm say, no crime for being a DDB, some hair product be. I went to a call credit report. So I nearly lost my security clearance because of that. And you see, that's a serious institution. The US military is a very serious institution because they believe, say, o spouse there, or you're close enough. So one for more shimmy and say MPP for one. Na sebi, a computer swap. Your spouse has access. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, let's put your friends say our political affiliations aside. It's to be honest with you, Ghana, you don't know what I say. We are over 30 million. And you know, beyond financial bia MPP again say, and you have for you. And you see, one conquer na pruti. Now 1 year a friend say, 1 year a. Now we are probably next year say, said the crowd a muddy refuge. So, sir. Yani a friend say Nigeria for Kobobo. Now you say, a Nigeria for coach near a year over. Some of you crumble cry money, mamma, will be a free Nigeria cry money may coach and prepare a referee on a match between Ghana and Nigeria.
No, but like I was asking, Oshe, we can only use them because recently they are the ones there.
Yes.
Chief Bani and then known NDC, known MPP.
I'm worried.
Yes.
Yes.
Does that make Nereno NDC?
The question
does that make Chief Bani MPP?
The chief is not, listen, it's not a matter of what he, even assuming without admitting, say, the woman is neutral. Assuming without admitting, by the proximity that a known staunch MPP member has to her and the information she carries is problematic.
Okay.
It is problematic. Because O'Connor said, if there are certain things on her computer, and that's all the documents, if for you fool, or the documents near the idea coffee here, Jumania the idea, Nippon in a dampaso. From a national vice chair, ambassador to Saudi Arabia. I don't have that information. Did the wife join in that friends migration to Saudi Arabia?
Obviously,
thank you.
Don't mean Johnny wife.
Thank you. Which means that more or less within that period, she has also been on some payroll that by virtue of this appointment. You see, so let's look at these things, differently. That is why I cited the third woman, I gave you an example. Says Enka Radio Good. And John Omampanin, the president in waiting, John Dramani Mahama. And Radio Good preacher. Radio Good preacher was appointed as a friend say, EC, member of EC, and Gadia Assembly Vesicre. So, Mitchell, ain't Miss Remwa say, Amanyo Semno, say, Kodru baby, na se nipa confidence in the Electoral Commission. Anywhere. And on a mind bebre, when we say, we Ghana around us, Crofo bebre military one year Ghana. We don't want nobody in this country wants us to go on that slippery road. Okay. So because I believe strongly, sir, we have enough shock absorbers to ensure that a bambi or beba sabi yampenny, you bet me in if you. Now those shock absorbers is what we are taking away now. Okay. By appointing partisan people into the positions that neutral people must occupy. All right, yo.
Medase Oguswa share Nnawotwi Yi Dwumadie wa Adom TV utie ne ya yo Asempa FM 94.7 yedase se wo de Friday na ato ha yebetwa ho ne aba na momansa mekọ no we awoda pa I'll be wish you say I would like to wish my wonderful and beautiful sister Florence Abwaje Obaya, who is a midwife at Winneba Health Center, and Winneba Health Center and Obaya a year Juma. I say ne akuma ebisade tibiano nyankopon mbie a year aswa now and wakoma so ebisade ne nembre me so or show ne do nyina na na Aboagye our Ghana School of Law and the way and the one na Aboagye we she na dan for Obaya a happy birthday. Yeah, bazisi ya ba ya de Jumadi nka ne beto aso ne nsa. Yeah, mo akwa ba bio from Nnawotwi Yi so mo amuti e wa Sempa FM ye da se mo amosho Adom TV ye da se so my kwansa na pay so ye sembra ofie na ye no mbedi enkomo well ye mra studio na mensa ne mabedwa for ending common Griffith na nake otie argument Griffith aye no and again o share nsema Ghana for aka nia nkofo epeye to have that trust and credibility in the Electoral Commission, which of course Senator Griffith guy no to 209 no or now you break that down when you bring in politically aligned people. Isn't it time say because okay, can we look for people who are not tainted or more yen sheda ni more background even though we twaba into they may love one or two every walk around to about every year so ebi why not to me a or to be because of policy no share. Shouldn't we look for those people and rather push them to the EC than to pushing on more eyes or more aligned to the MPP?
Okay, Minia, I remember kakra bi na me address this issue. Once me hear me submission me boss say ma me bi no EC ho as deputy chair. NDC near no contest on the ticket of NDC primary scrapping. Okay. Ajia Sadatu Mega. I don't know how they pronounce Mega or Mega. MAIGA. Okay, we mean Mega or Mega. Okay.
Okay.
This woman
born a Mega.
Yeah. This woman ne papa nkaso wo no ND no ye NDC Northern Regional Chairman. Ono ankasa one upon a time contested as parliamentary candidate. But you are appointing it in the core easy. Emma Nico, deputy chair. I was easy.
No apparent candidate way.
I think is it Tamale something.
And you're thinking.
Yeah. What I have here is Northern Region. I don't have the particular constituency. But what check here? Oh, check the record. Just go to Google and check the record. You see, Hajia Saudatu. Minia, or 7 years. Ewo easy honoma. And no crampono, the man as MPA a time and lawyer be sorry say changing the age because also retired 2018. But was say cutting the age so by 3 years and also retired 2021. And the man as MP a man for the game into the background the cons na say the power gram organize stand NDC member. But why you more ha? Why you ma na dwuma ye so yeah bonus one bonus for now nobody have any evidence. Inti ebeka so ye na dwuma yi. What the no koto nchen ya NMD kan ka tell say Owura Kojo Afarijan who happen to be a friend say Owura Kwamna Ahoy Yonko Brebo discover no appointed the Nico EC okoye deputy area to obey EC chair. But let me tell you this, the same Kojo Afarijan appointed no and Krofo yi bebre wo man mu, but he's the same person on the Shema conducted this critical elections making the plane say sa elections no yenko bi mu o man mu 2000 election. Now, Fenia move from the military rule PNDC. Our democratic rule, no, ama the same PNDC or Madano NDC for you, only for 2 terms. I almost want to me no monster. But a French giant I say, yeah, election, who say MPP winning election, when to me, I can mean declare MPP so my winning. Or declare, Embe declare 2008 is that change another power beam. But you're pointing, we made a lot of, let me say, noise. Say, the same thing applies to Charlotte Osei. You appointed Charlotte Osei, you can say, Bracy Yampene, or you John Mahama down for, or you say, on the declare Mampeni, a Kufuado election 2016. Charlotte Osei, I face the same challenge. Say, Charlotte Osei, I conduct the first election. Ghana for you, any man, this for you, say, we need election over 500,000 votes. And then, NC, but assuming say NDC winning election 2024, Charlotte Osei doesn't have any choice than to declare the NDC candidate as J. Mensa doesn't have any choice than to declare NDC candidate as the president-elect. So what I'm trying to say is, it's not about the appointing in the Nakohono. Okay. And when I'm person is Sudia, Mate, and any pana ya the Nakohono because NDC regional chairman. Northern Regional Chairman back. 8 me by year, deputy, your friend is a chair, oh, easy. Emani here. Our conducted so many elections, 2018 Yana, no, say, okay, but I know Crano, none this phone who Matraki, Medasi. Said the big and Mr. Griffiths Mopa, or Monko Fair former President John Mahama. No more funny metinaho. You very need election. Because elections are won at the polling station, not at EC's office.
Okay, yeah, Griffith.
I'm said. Many are no MPP for the equalization there.
No, this is history. Yeah, my history, the background of history. History. The other kind.
The poster above so a parliamentary one. Don't forget to say. Ora ire Charlotte say. You appointed no. The poster PA said no a parliamentary aspirant, which was not true. Because let's not forget to say our elections are conducted even within the party, by electoral commission, so the records are available. And say Charlotte say was a parliamentary aspirant. The records will be there, and Kaminu and they won't keep quiet in this country. And no quarter, woman I can say me say, and then the poster I imagine say no a parliamentary. That record would have also existed. As for poster there, you can just get a first year computer science and I say a diploma in IT image what put you posters. You see our main poster mouse is here. Me too me contest a friends parliamentary. But my posters in my constituency. So me yeah, my posters are there, Well, people who wanted me to design a poster and everything, I almost share me a bank crime be whom me say me contest it. So on me channel. They make out as here. And my posters are there. They make out as say. The whole constituency go for to trap me obi akobi Griffiths now who contest in one country. So on me channel. But some people who are not even very active in the party who thought that my presence there would have helped, design a poster in my name and posted it all over the constituency. So on the channel. And the posters there na yam fan cancel. As a channel say, senka poster or why parliamentary candidate da. And ka electoral commission for and the fair abanoso. Sa record nunca wo. I bet you say ampa. And in we wouldn't be having this argument because there will be hard evidence to show say the Pakron were contested as parliamentary. Okay. Over for the yeah, can I say? Let's not forget to say, the emergence of Afrajan being a friend to the Ahoys, it was not evident at the time he was appointed.
Oh no, so what even upon all that.
I'm just offering this because I've read I've read Honorable Atoa's book. It is the book that revealed, say, Omampani edition in Sase Ompe credible electoral commissioner.
Okay.
In fact, according to him, the book, he was even on his way to go and see somebody when he met Afarajan. I think it was out a drinking place. No need to come on and say, this man is rather more suitable. Until that encounter.
Accidental encounter.
Accidental encounter. So, say, Obia true article say, then maybe the person doesn't have the facts.
It's the
properly.
same thing you are saying.
All right.
So
he was discovered by Ahoy.
Until here's the thing. We are talking about.
Me discover.
We are talking about.
Well.
Wrap up. I think that what we are comparing apples and oranges. To be honest with you. We are talking about Obi and his spouse. Almost every person in the friends say in his immediate family, any position and I say what contest BB MPP. On one kunwa on a dampa bakoso. I am national vice chairman. I am appointing in Saudi Arabia. Definitely as a spouse, you are appointing Ukuna and you Unuku never go.
Yeah.
Into more or less he has been on some form of allowance or payroll of this a friend said, per disappointment.
Mate.
That is what we are talking about. We are also talking about another person, or the director of IT for the MPP in the Bono region. I was watching, their video evidence said, the chairman Abronye, Chia Microphone say, and San Wakasa, there are about 10 videos on social media.
I think I've seen one.
These are different.
But on the woman, Oshe a bit say Abu Ramadan. Is it Abu Ramadan? Yes, Abu Ramadan. The PNC. Obey Nadmo.
Yeah.
Say yes, sister ni Samira Meboa. And no more braba so ewe this Meboa. So someone like that who appointed to easy over 7 days. And you. But then they did.
One say appointment. Why not appointed say? As
PNC.
Abu Ramadan versus Senator as if they were neutral.
Anyway, I say that.
You really no so me an appointment.
But me say who you be for if you obe support you high.
No the what busia bia mu political party ni bi. Who was say you know this when be PNC. Ti ba bia me ko bia benya political
Nnawotwi Yi Asempa for Adom TV. Now, here got the next issue. Parliament did pass 3 tax bills. Now, no traders in the church say, I'm on my name. I say port to crowd the affair. The baby and Kosovo. Now, we so I bet you say a man your man say crowd to almost say and Kabaya and contribution. So, Yentenia Guta President Dr. Joseph Obeng LED traders now no more the 2 that Nnawotwi Yi.
That there has not been any effort on the part of the government to engage the business community and seek their input. There has never been any effort to engage with us. These businesses are already overburdened with numerous taxes. Therefore, the implementation of these new taxes will lead to the collapse of businesses in the country. That, again, the taxes will have rippling and cascading effects on businesses and the consuming public as well. The government could have adopted a different strategy for enhancing revenue generation in the country as a better alternative to the IMF program rather than these obnoxious taxes. We do not believe the IMF seeks the destruction of businesses in the country. The government should not sacrifice the survival and development of the private sector for the sake of the IMF program. The efforts of the IMF to support our national economy will amount to nothing if it ends up destroying local businesses. The government can enhance domestic revenue mobilization by adopting innovative and practicable measures. We of the business community are very much in the know that the taxes we pay to the government are sufficient enough. But what the government fails to do is to adopt an effective and pragmatic system to ensure compliance with tax payment, as well as rope in all other businesses, entities that have not been captured into the tax net. In fact, there are many leakages in the tax system which lead to abuses and need to be sealed to forestall tax evasion and other related abuses. For example, the abuses of the warehousing and free zone policies should be thoroughly examined and strictly checked. The tax exemption policy should be totally abolished. This will go a long way to save significant revenue for the national development. The government should do everything within its means to prune down its expenditure, and should also know that no amount of revenue generated will ever suffice the government if government expenditure remains unnecessarily high without prudent management, and strict control. What we sought in our various petitions presented to Parliament was for Parliament to hold on with the passage of these bills into law to enable us to engage the government, make our inputs, and build consensus on the way forward that will inure to the benefit of both the state and private sector. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, inasmuch as we understand that the state of our economy demands measures to resuscitate it, we believe that wrong diagnosis and prescription will not yield the anticipated result. Therefore, a proper diagnosis is necessary for the right prescription to remedy the situation. We agree that the COVID pandemic and the Russia-Ukraine war have adversely impacted world economies. However, we believe the government does not appear to have rightly identified the point of impact of those two events on businesses. And without...
All right, Senti, I know Dr. Joseph being Guta president in some of the children Nnawotwi Yi. Well, member studio. Okay.
Yeah.
Enti buy a pequia bet me a fast way raise sika and they are born man in punto. But OT traders here, much I say near my and so saying you might bet me a buying the needed revenue. Think na munjin home as I am bear the assistant yoma.
Meda se biem. When him say ebano a 202 year naturally onipa bia binya nanka wontua to naturally said the psychologist be catch say ebana adwuma ya
into we no memo 7 minutes also.
Okay. Psychologist be catch say badwuma ya naturally nke nipa obi akran be so be ya adwuma nko wa no ho nyesika no we de didi na wote ne ba bidwene no naturally ebana 202 year den azumi kakra ye mi nua bosome so ani ate income tax wo hwe tax ayate wa na hwe bi akwan na nam so kufie nam raw food so electricity edunduma obi are worried to the extent say you introduce another tax you only say another burden about beto Ghana for so. But let me use this opportunity to speak to Ghanaians. Finance Minister and the team no ababonte passionately educating Ghana for akasa. So we all understand the current situation we are in. Ghana for nyina kotojogo form and sadansa yem. Yesterday, nyina yem fa yem hunyim ni yenyama ni yi. Ye ne yi a nyina ne be benefit. IMF no IMF. What I'm trying to say is say yan kasa ye hwe ne yetutu ye niema yi. I don't support IMF because bigidi yi say ye manage ye niema ya yenko IMF. The yentimi nye no ma yem pepere ye ho fa yensa nkosom. The ye feel say betimi in the next 20 years we should come boldly and tell Ghanaians there Ghana for more requested for pure water friends the bottle. But se sia ye wo hodi betimi we the meti pure water friends the bottle water. But se sia ye betimi provide a pure water sachet one no. Montiasie yemfa sachet one mbara. Na ye more boy ye ho ne yemfa nkope bottle one no. I think say if we are going through this angle ebe boy ma pressure to the ban so e ma niema bi a yetimi de ho kohyem so be steady a from yemfa yen democratic era ikura from Rollins Breso there are a lot of projects go ho no ma yenwie Rollins there former president Kufuor there former president Mills former president Mahama and even Mampene Kufuor the ikura they are starting nyina na ewie adentia because say ya ntimi anye ye projections ni ye hunu say sika ya ye we ebetimi ya complete ade within this period of time to bon say be wi akire no ne akoka nsensemu mesre minim say me party ni me ya adwene de me ye hu say Ghana fo nyina entiase na yenhwe na yentoto ne mayi na mesre the party in government aban na nkasa ye me nso maban ni bi say yemma ye hu modern say transparency ebeba tax ya your friends say reviews ya ye mu amendment akoso yi mu yenim say your tax net no ebi enyame adoma the amount of revenue bi nya na ebekosoro ekosura yemma the expenditure nye open na Ghana for nyina ntiase say first no ne nya 2 million Ghana cedi $2 million ewo yen tax ayenya no ene ya amendment na timi asutu ko 4 million 4 million na etimi akwakoduru no additional 2 million na aba no ye mu 1 million e de service yen loans e wo ho every year 1 million aka no ye hwe agoglosi gutter drainage system ne ye ho from that 1 million no ye wi ya community mo say now so obusa greenfields infantimun say ho na so fear na
me fi hunter buzia krum yakob buzia krum former president krum ama so ama also buzia enye buzia say o buzua sorry okay yakob also krum hunter buzua ho ama bridges be a problem wo akwan a na ye challenge no papa me krum kwan ye ko me krum nya kra tutu pa me na me ka enti ye de sa hineti ho enso me krum no me ye de sa sika yi bi munya na mun kwa ye ma ade me gusu kan wa enti am so me pa o cho se bi ni ni entua tax na tax de bitua dada ya kakra bi kan tax kakra bi abetro so enti enye de menu ye ni abra wo tro ho article o be ka say ye kan say ye be ye be move from taxation to production. Indeed, we are doing production in Ghana now. Be one kasa wotia wonye MPP ni nye ndisi ni. Ukura nim say kuju say ye adwuma. Ye production. And then wonim say in some juice factory here be just recently. Omo product adu Malaysia. Ba me ba o. Enya sa na mo pese mo kire o. Say na dey pese, say na wotia ase. Na mo pese mo kire ne say. Eku juice no ye na adwuma. Taxes bebrebe na eda no so no mba be yi bi afi ho. Na nkasika odutua taxes bebrebe no wo dey a share adwuma no mo increase production. That's what you meant. Yeah, be just out on there. Oh, ade na some kire mu yete ase o. Yeah, the any can say you move away from taxation to production. And the explanation about the man. The explanation was that so that the companies could use those revenues to increase production. Yes. That is your production. And yet it's a baby factory. Yeah, baby. That be different. Yeah, baby. And we are different. But more taxation to production. How much I say? Sikara na mo friend nuisance taxes. But nuisance taxes ni nyina eba yakara ni nyina firo. Woji tum sa? 2017 mo ya. Yeah. Claim most of the taxes twice mo de bia. They account the rule do na you try 17 taxes mo. Oh. And you may have more than 20 accounts. Yeah, 20 no. Body 17 taxes including condom tax. Condom tax. Yeah, if you kaya tax yeah if you na nya bro ni be yanka kaya your dignity so pan eso na ma me je tax. Minia. Obi akoto condom de kwa akwaji nani. Mami venzu asem bi obi kan so me kan bi ahwa besera ma. O say me mani abi ko mo to pan zo be tax me. Na sebo na ma be energy no. So what we are saying is say man peni kufuado e born ho modern eyi taxes ne dodo na afiri ho. So obi a all clear nuisance tax free ho. Na edrum pempen so say ye de foforo ba na say ye be amend de e wo dada no. It should tell you the condition we are in. We are not, debating, say, and I said defending, say, obia pe, say, niji, say, yakudum pempe, so I did friends, amendment, but, say, the Mdika Shasana Mekan, I decided they are to Ghana for him. Okay. Baby, I could read, yes, a year, Cassia Bay, na ye, okay. Then say, you may depend solely on maybe foreign based, Timasra Ghana for me, that say, Yen sum, na yen. Perfect.
Mania. Say anything that touches on the economy, no, dear. Okofaba. Na minian muacho.
In terms of
the member. The kind. Say offer budgeting.
In your submission, if I can, we are not in normal times.
It offer budgeting. Offer budgeting. Also, what can a man directing? Offer budgeting. Minia. Say, oh, yeah, budget.
But also, obviously, in fact, KB, tell him they should consider from Takrade to all our Hunter West Municipal roads. And he also make a trouble.
I'm going to say, on also the message, but no so more, no, you taxi. Offer
budgeting.
I thought for pressing issues, so here's Canadian.
Offer budgeting. And let me try to oversimplify it to an individual. Maybe I would try. Would you pay Ebi a what taxi bi so this car krabre wo. Fo bi so wo ha bi a unya mu panchi bi ton ni ade. Eno ye o revenue ebem. Nti in your budgeting no, you list all your revenue. You identify them and list them, which are projections for the year. Now, what's our listing expenditure? Say, okay, if you are where we call Duan Quanta Secondary School, I finish now will be here. Also, so if you are Adriana Mbedi Ufie, any Enamkania Mobeso, any Ebia insurance, so any Ebia rent, Nina, so you say. Now, then the budget exposes either a surplus or a deficit. If there's a surplus, a sound mind will say, okay, how do I invest that surplus? If there's a deficit, then where do I get money? Because the family must live to make sure that the family would make it through the year. First of all, there are two major line items that are aggregated to come up with this deficit or surplus. Revenue is one, expenditure is the other. I want to state clearly, sir, we do not have a revenue problem. We have an expenditure problem. And you know, your idea of the BR say, yes, it's a tax, a good crofo, the BR. Ghana for say 13 or better, 13 I
Minia, is he saying we don't have revenue problem? You have expenditure problem?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Since when do you realize this?
Oh, master.
No, since when?
Even in revenue, look around, I address issues on the revenue.
But you say we don't
forget,
have revenue
2016
problem.
is the first time. 2016, an election year, was the first time for the national budget we borrowed zero from central government, central bank.
No, but you said
we didn't borrow from. I mean, we could have been reckless and say it's an election year. Yes, but we are you are postponing a problem. So, in 2016 we didn't borrow any money from central bank. So, the economy was much better in 2016 than it is now. The dollar was 3.9.
That is not true.
The dollar is could do 15 kra.
And baby could do and then so can once I'm saying the number of the neighbor.
12. Oh,
and 10 points.
It is because your liabilities, the liabilities of the nation. Once a point time or the yentua bi ni ba no. And no crowd they different. No crowd they say was can yentua. And then they yentimi ntua. Yeni scan ye dia kotua. And if you suspend about $200 and something million that leaves your economy every month. Now say what the back who say because of that why are the dollar not gaining strength? It's because the pressure on your dollar when that $290 million was leaving your economy every month, no, put the pressure on your head. But those are liabilities that you have created. Many are making what you say. And you know, your friends, let us understand, say, Sabi, Oman Nana do dan kwa kufu ado.
Okay, jitu nze 2 point something billion now working. Eye mo nso mo ka mo boy ni.
Oh, yeah. But we created we see back from that's what the economy there. Look, all the shock up, the sinking funds and what have you we put in place, they have all been collateralized into loans. A get fund to 2035 is on as a collateral to a loan. But those were structures that were put in place. So there are some of the loans that were maturing, no. Those funds were would be used to pay for those so that we are not in this situation. After all, Esla Krasika de buy ASA. Yeah, COVID, yeah, you answer 2 years, I am costing. So only material. Esla could have solved that problem for us. It would have given us enough revenue to deal with that problem. But it has been destroyed. All the sinking funds have been destroyed. But that's not the topic. Let's not go there. Now, abai kase o pastor o ye o man yenu and the matchem said there are 2 ways to look at it. Said there be obe pressure obe gi ankran no ebotom ska no edodoa ediaye And now so say wo so but na say I have to cut my coat according to the size of my material. And in 110 ministers, obia wa garden boy, obia wa house boy, okuta cars by me and Sam a mine man fuel. Your friends and the driver here back.
Where from this 120 ministers?
110.
As we speak.
Says the ministers, yes.
85.
What do you say 85?
Which Mahama no 86?
Oh, Massa, Mahama ministers, no, woman really half of your scrap. The point I'm trying to make is that the expenditure that this country has been overburdened with, no. Presidential staffers don't come here say, listen, by me who woman, me. Okowa, and Mama, you're better because you can see a big ways you're from presidential staffers. I say, Pa, one more, you my pa, one day.
You are correct, you're not correct.
One of was listen about one.
Your presidential staff.
Patchon.
Put a presidential staff for 66.
Well, so Casamanca view.
66. 45 was on only the under John Mahama, presidential staff was 66. Under another Dango, we have 45. So don't go there.
No. You are talking about a different list.
No, you don't know what you are talking about.
Did you see the list?
Well, listen.
It was
You see, this one is deliberate misinformation.
Oh, no, it's not deliberate misinformation.
Deliberate misinformation.
This is where
let me tell you, this one
I have issues to talk about.
There's difference between a presidential staffer and a civil servant and work Jubilee House. He should get it clear.
Let's
appointed presidential staffer 45.
Whatever list that is supposed mandated by law, but whatever list that is mandated by law per the Constitution. Say what's a parliament? It wasn't 60.
And what's a presidential staffers? And what's a presidential staffers?
What was it? The people who work in the Jubilee House.
Yes.
Whatever it is.
Government appointee a woman 45. Man, penny for the quarter 792. I'm coming to my point of view.
Me the file so asremi so ma men kasa. You can you need to man ko akada ye gura safo. Na se nya dey.
Na se nya mo ban. Asafo ni nya say na so se ye ngoguri.
And do we have an expenditure problem? Let's look at the revenue side. Taxation is one of them. Now, even in taxation, there are two ways with which you can make better the fortunes that you get out of taxation. You either widen or you deepen. You either widen the tax net and capture people who traditionally have not been part of the tax system in way. Now, and I'm saying, yeah, and say, what former job, you see, Kafa payroll, there be a year deeping. Now, Obisu or Hodom, they are making very good money. But one shape as because they belong more to the semi-informal or informal sector. It is when you look to those places, so on the that is when you are being prudent in management of the economy. Okay. To widen the tax net. Okay. As someone business, to use it for no good for no. They made a very good point. First of all, one thing I almost can't say, it looks like they themselves were not consulted. I mean, and that's a problem. Why is that a problem? It is very clear, sir. The policy development cycle, stakeholder engagement is very key. And that is why in the wisdom of President Mahama, the president is waiting. 2025, you best swear in. I remember invitation. He did the main thing at Senchi. Do you remember that? Before we even went to IMF, brought everybody together. Say, Obia fana drink today. You know, I'm boycott here. Obia nyede, fana drink today, mra. Na yemfa emma and develop a policy document. Yedebe call IMF as a position of the country and what we intend to do, what is acceptable and what is not acceptable to us as a nation. Now, this administration, such an important policy initiative because there's a requirement to size down your deficit. You know, you have chosen say you will increase revenue, and whilst you chose say will increase revenue, you have chose taxation, and while you chose taxation, you've chosen to deepen the tax burden on people who are already under the net.
Okay.
So whilst doing this, excuse me to say,
Nafa want to see mommy.
So, policy. The people, the most critical people in the nation, woman see to the welfare of businesses. You didn't consult them.
Okay, Griffith. Me that say. Also, Kwame Griffith, the director of IT and the senior Nana Kodre J. Abua, Nana K, member of the National Communications Team of the MPP. Over to me, phrase here was 0302211701. Nemom, who said Nnawotwi Yi Munso, and Nnawotwi a Etwemukono na ye wo dumso kakra because na Ghana National Gas Company maintenance of omo facilities no isi ano motumi awie de krata be to jom say Ghana National Gas Company pese kama obia hu say the plant maintenance of our trouble gas processing plant no omo awie omo say the entire maintenance activities no awie late hours of Wednesday 5th April 2023 ahead of scheduled date of completion. The time I know some do no before that time. Omo say currently the flow rate is 90 mmscfd. Management of Ghana Gas wishes to thank general public for the patience and cooperation during the period. Say you see no sa doom soccer can or load shedding no omoba abe if you want because once they are operating at minimum full capacity no it means that the VR benya power benya gas no they are generating power for grid co no they are ECG my answer sakabinti. That is what it is. But menya ka Ghana Gas and my member more year na baso. Oralamu I'm say or head of as a maintenance team. No? And Chairman Alamu, good morning to you and you'll be a maintenance team ni na mo bomoding edis adjumano. Now sometimes you feel proud when Okai say you have because my younger brother can't be a maintenance and anytime it comes to mind I feel proud about that guy for being part of team or maintaining such a state uncertainty. Lawrence Ajiboye, transport manager for a trouble gas processing plant. On an amino and call out me money tenancy.
Oh, chance watch here. The CEO can
and the CEO Raben Asante.
Once we take a good decision.
And Raben Asante, wonderful man. But then the Ivory Coast on a certain trip. But it was in a Ghana per se a ton gas my Ivory Coast. Yes, on that trip on Namika Binti. I saw we had very good conversation to Raben Asante. Michane Ernest.
Yeah,
solid young man.
I will commando.
And 030221.
Madam for party,
0302211701. 0302211702. Ubet me afre na yeti so wadwenchira wo on the issues. Ya discuss taxes about bia kase afedie ya jewo adena try and ya discuss code for calls on 2 EC members ebeya enam omo affiliation to MPP nti omunsi form also adwenchire was issues we ho ene ne o he menti e won so 0302211701 0302211702 Mr. so fra tie wo phone so menti wo TV no so reduce volume no kra na afetie wo phone so na yentumi ending komo 0302211701 0302211702 mpacho machi omenia OPD machi
yeah
yo mamintie we no wadwenche
pacho OPK member of MPP Federal Communication
ayo OPK mamintie we
mamintia Mr. Kwakubin MPP UK Communication that mamintia na K on intellectual analysis anopai and Mr. 17 MPP National Chairman because basamso NDC for me nya atwom papa masa in 2014 in a video former President Mama Kachire say we can only develop Ghana through taxes. And again, assassin. 3 taxes are yadiaba.
You do know it.
Former President Mama ni NDC omo kutia. If you condom omo taxe. Sika ya mama ni papa ni na no ediko akum. NDC for a taxe. What you say? Even do so for 4 years masa ya kwa ahukire. Na torchlight for President Ama you Osaka says you say enjoy electricity. This is electricity bills akese. Ni nyina dey ekoso. And new taxes ama Ghana yempuntu akwanima mo say ekutia because you are desperate for power in Intino. Bibia the papa bia ya de beba Ghana for bia mo akasa etia. It's bono not say mo say moba abem na je na moba be. The alternative is carry na the Ghana for
yo me say what me do again say dia ba ye mo be so kwan no so mfrem fa ne de mbra 0302211701 0302211702 0302211703 0302211704 obetumi afre numbers we nyina emu bia bi na watumi join in with wadwonkyerɛ ohu nsɛm ya kan ohu ne sɛn Mr. Nobody net say
na me na dom me ho ye na ho so e
me so me ho ye pa ma me ntie we
yo me da wa frɛ ni wadwuma pa wudi wo Ghana me o sɛ ye Ghana ha no ye mpa adepa kokɔ brocha cars ani ye di ye nyema yie eso Ghana ha no utua tax kwa na e bi no politics inti no mu twin sense se da ba ma aba nye sika afa nye mpuntuo uba me kroboduma fi ha no mo a ese so bia ese de bia ye ti one speed kura ye di ye o me krolu ye no ya fa nye na ye bi bia be kwa ban so chama local government or brewo ya ba se uba kroboduma fi kura na enye easy nti ye fre Ghana for mumiyanji tax ntu me se da boye o e da boye ma atu 1 year to 2 years time
me da se ma me fa frank let's say
good morning. I'm on to say.
Hey, how are Pa Frank? Me wadwonkyerɛ.
Me yase mi ankasa me party ni graphics. Mi ankasa me party ni graphics. Eti wo gu ye ni maase.
Oh yeah, sure.
Collect your resource. What you na okeka de ope. What you na okeka de ope. Mi am party ni graphics. Onimum kuntebu a onko no nkobu ya nkontamaye. Onimum kuntebu a on sorry nkobu ya nkontamaye. Eno na nyame.
Yo mate. Medase yemfa teacher mremwe. Teacher, but me enti o so adwonkyerɛ.
To move Ghana from taxation to production. Sa na mo kan. Nana MPP for be ka kire en sa. Na fi ede bi mumma production no nkoso wo Ghana na Ghana fo hu se bia mo kan ye na mo ye. But you see am ko fa new taxes aba. Na no chere pe mo nsema mo kan nyina. Ghana Pontro. Madam Asemani Yankopon Yajuma.
Okay, yo. Yemfa Lukman Lukman so join here home atrom so. Lukman.
Minia.
Ma nti wadwonkyerɛ minia.
Ba chebru.
Ya minia.
E chia bedwafo ni nyina. Na de nwanwa ne se isi fo de omode omo ya se omo yo omadwuma. Ese Ghana fo mapa. Na ye nyina ye te Ghana ha. Ana omampanyi dada John Dramani Mahama beka kire isi fo de omudi omo yo omadwuma nti ni kwa so obia interfere omadwuma ene de ba de na asesa ya fe de Mr. Grace si onoma o kika nsemu yi de tie ni say Mahama ka kire 2020 election ni say ye beto 2020 election no o ka kire so omudi professors de beko ko jira police station ye ba de na asesa ye afi de uta afi de wasa asesa na no afedi wo so mu kwa ombe no mataya
mate yo medase yemfa ofrefo no si ha na aname wo okay all right then and your last call and to me engine so yemfa nsi ha na yen sorry so team ora Osei Kwame Griffith director of IT NDC medase men brana so yema o wie yema mo time pa mo kasa ye
2 seconds pa na ko man dey actually
Nana K, member of the National Communication Team of the MP.
When you are that Roman, no for your man for so show program.
But that's no for your man.
Asanka iti dom hine.
Yo, on behalf of the production team, you better that's a pass and a pay my coin and my bow fee offices the baby or 8 year. Yensan share na watch here at the enemy. But that's it.